And this afternoon on the big question, we're going to be talking about happenings in the Osun State election, but from the perspective of youth. We've had everybody give their point of views, we've had everybody give their submissions, but I want to hear from the youth today. I want to pick it one after the other, what they think. I saw two different posts. These guys came out on Instagram that they collected money from the APC to vote for them, but they ended up voting for the Accord Party. And they said the money they collected, they used it for tilapia. They ate fresh tilapia, they enjoyed themselves. This other lady tweeted that our uncle, apparently he's a party member, so our uncle told her to vote for the APC. And she was like, okay, why not? No problem. He was going to give her money for obeying him. She said she went to the polling unit. She voted for her preferred candidate and started shouting, APC Modibo for. I voted for the APC. She was captured and like with the camera, and her uncle gave her the money. That was just for the backstory. My question to you, youth, this afternoon is that I'm going to ask two questions. You can pick it one after the other. Is it right to engage in vote buying? Answer from the perspective of youth, because we say we are the leaders of tomorrow, right? What are we sowing for tomorrow? And again, do you think it's right to collect money from a particular set of people when you know clearly you are not going to vote for them? Let me start with the lock, right?
Okay, to me, it's not right.
Hmm.
What was the question again? Sorry. Come on,
That's what I'm saying. You're youth. You're not paying attention. Mercy, over to you, please. Hmm. Okay, let me repeat myself. I said, you have the backstory, right? So I said, do you think it's correct for we youth to partake in vote buying because we are the leaders of tomorrow after all? Then, is it right or wrong? It's your perspective. I'm asking a question. To collect money from a particular group of people and end up not voting for their candidates. Jadida?
Um, okay. I think we all know the answer to that question.
Oh no, we can't all know the answer.
Our
We want to hear
subconscious
from
knows the
you.
answer to that question. Our subconscious.
Everybody has different views. Everybody's subconscious tells them different things. We want to know what yours is saying.
Well, from the perspective of a disciplined person, I would say no, it is not good.
To collect the money.
No. Like, oh, English, yes or no. I don't. It is not good to collect the money. I don't know whether to use yes or no because English is confusing. First of all, it's supposed to be a free and fair election. Nobody who is contesting for power has the right to come and make somebody vote for them. If that is the case, then it is not a free and fair election.
The leader is speaking from textbook.
What happened to democracy?
Yeah.
Why does someone have to come and influence your choice? The only reason why someone can influence your choice is if you don't know the decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody coming to give you money saying vote for me, that's, in other words, I would say bribery. You are bribing them to come and vote for you. And as for the people that collected money and still not vote for them, I'm so sorry. Is this how we are like now? Like, I'll give you money to vote for me and then you not vote for me.
Jadida, the voice of reason.
No, like, it's kind of funny. Like, you give them money and then when you now, after election, you'll now be looking at them. Later, they'll now be looking at you. Say that, that tilapia was very sweet. Oh, sorry, sir. I can't vote for you. Money don't waste. Maybe they refund the money. I don't know. But, Nigerians.
What do you have to say?
To me, it's not right for you to collect money when you know you won't vote for them. But we also think it's.
I asked the question first. None of you answered the question. Is it right to engage in vote buying? What I'm hearing you say is the moment you are not going to vote for them, don't take their money. Not that it's not even good to take the money, or it's good to take
Take the
money. Continue.
It's not right
Mm,
for you to engage in vote buying. It's not right. It shouldn't even be. But,
mm,
but I think some people are just doing it for, did I say survival mode, or
yeah.
some people will just collect the money and just as they just said, they won't vote for the person. They will just collect the money for collecting sake that is our money. Let's shall collect it. Be their pack, all these politicians. So they just collect it and spend it, and they will not eventually vote for that person they wanted them to vote for. So to me, it's not right for you to sell your votes because of money or anything. It's not. Even a
Mm,
constitutional book was written there.
Mary, it's Mary. Please answer the question. We as youth take into vote buying, and if at all we are buying votes or not, does it make any sense to take money from a particular group of people and not vote for their candidates?
No, it's not right on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
The people that are giving you money to vote for them, and also the people collecting money without voting for the people that they told them to vote for. It is not right on either end. So, like, you shouldn't, it's not right for you to look for a group of people. Like, you can see that these people are vulnerable and maybe they are suffering or they don't have money. And then you target them and say that, oh, I'm going to pay these people and they're going to vote for me. That is wrong. And also, you as a person, like, it is not right for you to collect money from someone that, oh, I'm going to vote for you, just be rest assured, and then later you're still not going to vote. So both of them, it's not right. That's my opinion.
None of you have even come out to say that those of them who are voting, and those of them who collected the money, who came out to say, "Oh, I collected your money, but I ate tilapia fish." The consequences. I
Right.
collected my uncle's money, but I didn't vote for them. I voted for this person. I was discussing about this morning, this morning with someone, and she was the one who mentioned that to me. That let's think about it on a very wide scale. How would you come out to say, "Mo gba owó yẹn o, but I ate tilapia fish"? How will I? Why will I vote for them?
You don't even know what they can do to you. They
Exactly.
can probably kill you.
Yeah, that was what that lady said too. But
The question is, how much did they give you?
Jumade, over to you.
To be honest, I don't think it is right to buy goats. Why would you do that? You will eventually face the consequences later in the future because, you know, we're the one in the country. I don't that it will affect. So vote buying is not right. And also buying, collecting money and still not voting for the person. And still coming online to say it. Now you're putting yourself at risk, man. Like, why would you do such? Exactly. They can go and undo. The fact that they're even giving you money to do something, thinking that you will do it.
This
And
kind
it's
of
not
thing, you
meant
shouldn't even
that
say that. You should be within
it
you.
should be within you. You should not even be engaging in such acts. Nigerians, we can do better. Mm.
I like the way Jumade said Nigerians. I like the way Jumade said Nigerians, we can do better because really, you Nigerians need to do better. I'm a Nigerian already doing good. That's why I'm excluding myself. But Mercy, let's hear from you. What do you have to say?
Actually, voting should be something of a free will.
Okay.
You should have a particular person in mind that, okay, there's an election going on, this is the person I want to vote for.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to collect money before you vote for someone, and vote buying is not good. But I feel like the way Tolu said it, some people are doing it for survival mode. You collect the money and still vote for who is in their mind. Just like these people said that they collected the money, they ate tilapia fish.
They are not even meant to say it. That's it.
That's it. They're not meant to say because but these people they can actually come after the person. They shouldn't think that okay, they are in public.
Okay,
They
now
cannot really know
don't
their
let's
face and all.
make them seem necessarily bad. I want to ask you a question. We all here work for women radio, right? Now imagine if I work okay, when I came to but when I'm taking money from you, I better deliver. But when I'm taking money from you, I better deliver what you want. If not, you can keep your money to yourself. But then I had some other people say Nigeria, most states in Nigeria are ruled by the APC. So if APC brings money to them, peradventure they've not brought the money, but peradventure they bring the money to them. Someone even went as far as saying if it was any other party, they wouldn't take the money. But if it was the APC, they would take the money and still not vote for them. And I'm like the ladies have said, you're putting yourself in danger. Because when you take something from people, see, this life is give and take, it's transactional. The moment you take, you should be ready to give. You can't take and still not come out boldly to say you have taken and you have not given anything. You're putting yourself at risk. Another thing that happened in the Osun election, did any of you watch any clip?
Yeah, I did.
Are you from Osun State?
No.
Okay.
I just saw it on TikTok. Like when
Are you from
Davido-
Osun State? Yeah. Me, no.
Is there anybody from Osun State here? I don't think there's anybody
No.
from Osun State here.
I'm from Ogun State.
Oh wow.
You
For
people are
real?
on my land.
Oh,
Anyway, we are live on YouTube at WFM 917 and you can listen to us on go via our website at www.wfm917.com. The phone lines are open. I would appreciate if you join the conversation. You can call us on 07000 or 09155 or 0800 You can send a text message, a WhatsApp message, or a voice note on 08155 or 07031 537. So I in the clip, if you had watched it, you watched, right?
Some of them.
Some.
Yeah.
For those who didn't watch, let me give the back story. So if you had watched those clips, you'll have seen that there are youth in Osun State. They stood gidigba behind they were not going to leave the coalition center, yes, until the votes were counted and the results were declared by INEC, because they felt that if they leave, it's possible the election could have been rigged. It could have worked in anybody's. We're not pointing fingers now. It could have worked in anybody's favor. So they wanted to ensure that their candidates, their votes count. They wanted to ensure that their votes actually count and that nothing will be rigged. They also, and typically from youth, we see this political apathy. Okay, we are not interested. Okay, it's their headache. Let's leave it to the older generation because after all, we have better things to do. Tumade, what do you think about the actions of the youth?
I like that you're actively, involving yourself in election right now. Because normally most people are always, giving this I don't care attitude, like, oh, since they will do what they want and put who they want in place. So what's the point of them voting? But nowadays youth have been coming out and showing up and actually, voting. Yeah.
Mary,
Yeah.
what do you have to say? They are youth now. You people
Yeah.
are not giving me ginger. I'm the grammar. It doesn't matter. I am the grammar. You people are the youth. You are my
Well,
children.
I
Give me
think
ginger.
I think that it's very, very like encouraging to see that youth have come outside to like say that you guys have to actually count it like physically as you can
Mhm.
see it. And personally it's giving me hope for like 2027 elections. Like even this man like won the election, it's just giving me a lot of hope, like okay, maybe 2027 election can be like free and fair and it's not going to be like what we always see normally. Do you get? That's like what I
That's
feel
the
like.
2027 election that you came in from.
Like,
Because we've been asking questions that do you think this gubernatorial elections and Osun State was about the loudest to me,
right.
because that was the only one I legit heard a lot about. It
Yeah.
was about the
There was like
loudest.
a lot of PR.
Yes,
like,
about
people,
it.
yeah, people were really talking about
People were
it.
trying to make it transparent. So we've been asking this question: do you think it has set precedence for the 2027 elections?
Yes,
You,
I think so
you do?
actually. Yeah, I think it's making a lot of people like come outside to talk to see the fact that you can see a lot of people talking about it, like a lot of celebrities, Davido and his gang, all this.
Well,
people,
Davido might be,
biased a little, right?
as his uncle is the governor.
Yeah, but like there were also other celebrities as well that came out to like speak about it.
Okay, and me saying
About
Davido
talking
might
about it,
be,
Like
me saying Davido might be, is that a bad thing? No. From my point of view, anybody who thinks it's a bad thing, it's your business. If my uncle is running for president, you see me
I'll
stand
support
behind
him.
him.
Support him.
The only reason why I might not come out as supporting him is because I'm a member of the press. But
Right.
that aside, let's be real. Let's be real. So, because I saw some people trying to throw slaws at Davido, like,
no,
you are now behaving kiddie because he's your family member.
obviously
play.
you support him.
I don't understand.
Yes, and even as the platform to support him, obviously.
I don't
don't
understand.
support
Though.
him, yeah.
So it's not like I like Davido per se. I'm not his fan. You get? I'm not.
Yeah.
And I'm not Wizkid's fan. If anybody come and say I'm supporting Davido or Wizkid, yeah, I'm none of them's fan. But
How about Bonaba? Can we please move on?
And she's quiet.
I'm not gonna have to. I'm Nima's fan. So, you're on point. I'm a celeb. I'm my own fan. So look, well, let's hear from you.
To me, it's giving us hope for 2027 election, but the hope for me is not standard. It's like it's not stable. It's like let's just say 50% because it's because of Osun State knows that this man is doing good and all. A lot of people, I saw a lot of videos on TikTok that a lady was saying that if the former governor before the man came there, they didn't pay them their salary, retirement salary for a whole year. When that man came in, he cleared it all. So people were saying good about it, probably because of that. They still want him there, you get. But other states, I don't want to start mentioning some states. I can't because there's some other states that even though these people, they'll be telling you that no, they can't vote for. Let's for instance, Peter Obi. That okay, they say they can't vote for a candidate that is an Igbo because of what I'm Yoruba. But you know that Yoruba that is there is what is not doing anything just because you don't want to tribalism.
Yeah, we talked about this on
just because you don't want to.
The
Even someone close to me that is family is telling me that I would rather vote for this person because it's a Yoruba. I feel like it's not right. Let's just be fair and fair.
How's your future working at the front? You can see it at the front. No, it is not not something to laugh about now. We are in 2026. We're going to vote 2027. 4 years, 2031. By then, maybe all of us here will be thinking of we want to get married, or we have a confession. What's a confession?
Yes.
Indeed.
Thank you, people. As Hannah. At least me, I'll be an old
No, you
man
said
there.
everybody.
Yes.
No, not everybody, please.
Be fooling yourself.
I get it for you.
Everybody minus Mercy, if that's how she wants it. Everybody excluding Mercy, as you like it. But really, 4 years' time, all of us in the studio now will be thinking about things
Even
like
some
that.
people 2 years time.
Exactly.
Some people 2 years time.
Don't put next year, sir.
And sorry, control.
We don't know. This is what I mean. I'm saying that if I'm not, we don't know. So anything can happen.
The point is, very soon, anyhow, I've always said I want my children to be born into a stable and sane Nigeria. So whoever we vote in, whoever we elect, and it's the people's choice actually. Emmanuel said on the Daily News Review today, and I'm quoting him, that the people came out en masse to vote.
Yeah.
They voted in Ademola Adeleke because they like him, because they feel he has worked for them, and they are satisfied.
You know, some
with it.
people came from other states to vote for him.
It is the people's will.
Yes, now.
You get the people's will, and anyhow it is, they deal with it. But a plea to Ademola Adeleke, and I forgot to say congratulations to him on his win.
Okay, for him.
A win is a win. A win is a win anyway. It is a win.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. Emmanuel said he should just not like rest on his oars. He should continue to work for the people of Oyo. So we would, I'm adding this, we would remember, did I say Oyo? Oshun. So we would remember him in history. Yes. If we come out in 2027 and because they've given you 50,000 or they've given you 5,000 or they've given you 10 bags of rice. 10 bags, see, 10 bags of rice will not feed everybody in my house for 2 years. I have consumers in my house.
You can't say 2 years. 10 bags.
I have consumers in my house. It cannot feed them for 2 years. So imagine if we now voting the wrong person for 10 bags of rice.
They can't even give you 1 bag.
When we are going to 4 years,
Even have
5
bags,
kg.
before
5
you
kg that you
say-
and that's where we are coming in this afternoon. Vote who you want to vote for. No problem. Let your will be done. No problem. But please, for goodness sake, don't engage in vote selling or vote buying. Then later, when the correct people are not shouting and crying that things are hard, you now come out to join us. I watched a clip one day. I don't know if it's true or not. Really, I don't know. And they didn't even mention the political party in that video. But these women were handing out pouches of rice and gari to the citizens with courses.
And let me say her name.
If you don't vote for this person,
Yes.
and all of them will say Ami. She was even telling the Yala to pay, and when Yala to they are always greedy for more. They always want more.
That's same community.
And I'm like, really?
Hmm.
We have become so dehumanized in Nigeria that basic things, our basic rights, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Oh, mercy, I've been talking and talking and talking. Let me let you speak. What do you have to say?
I mean, let me say I'm just observing for the meantime. But talking about this election stuff. One thing I'll just say is people should stop vote buying. They should really stop, because if we actually want a better Nigeria, they should stop vote buying. Because I feel like that's what can bring the helping into the, like, that's what can help start all this, to stop all these things that is going on in Nigeria. Vote buying. At the end of it, if you end up voting the wrong person because of how much, 5,000, 10,000, by the time things start getting hard again, I know these same people will still come out to complain that things are hard. Meanwhile, they voted in the wrong person.
So it's not like we are being privileged here. We are not talking from our pretty places of privilege. See, it's just the truth. This is a touch everybody. Once upon a time, if your father could afford to give you 1,000,000 naira for a month, now he's saying, children, let's re-strategize. You can get only 700,000 naira. And what you were using 1,000,000 naira for before, you cannot even use that same 1,000,000 naira now. You need more. So this thing is touching everybody. Not like we are being privileged here. If you give me 50K today, I will spend it all. I would. See, I have a list, a very long list. And I'm like, where do I want to get this money from? But as soon as I spend that money today, the next 4 years, what would happen to me? What would we? But anyway, I know you use politics, eh? And I know they want to hear them. The people want things that will make you jump, things that make you bubble. So I saw this video on Instagram. This lady was rolling on the ground. Her husband was beating her. They were crying, and she was doing real-time content at that point. No bruises on her body. Only for someone to come out to say she's just doing content. But that's the kind of content she does. Various reactions that people who really need help, we won't know when they need help because of people like this. It's just like the boy who cried wolf. He did it the first time, he did it the second time. I think he did it 3, 4, 5 times. The last time he called wolf, people didn't believe him because they felt it was a prank as usual. And the wolf ate him. Yeah, the wolf ate him. So people are like, this is just like you crying wolf. When people are going through situations, because of so many of you who use it as content, we wouldn't know who is telling the truth or who is not. But don't let me get ahead of myself. Let me hear it from you, ladies. Mary.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
About like people who use
People taking serious issues as content, things that are destabilizing our society.
I think this society, like this our generation, let me
Your generation. Yeah.
our generation. Anyways, I think we like to take certain things as cruise. I
Hmm.
don't know why. Like things that are supposed to be very, very serious. To the extent that when people now come out to say that, oh, this happened to me, they'll just be like, oh, na cruise. Like people don't take things serious anymore. They just
Hmm.
want everything to be like all jokes, all rainbows, all
attention.
sunshine, and everything. Do you get? So like even things that are like very, very, very serious.
Mhm.
Like some people take them as like joke, and they will now like if you now get angry, like somebody can like you can just be doing something and then someone will try to make joke out of your situation, and then when you now vex for them, they'll be like, oh, I was just catching cruise with you, and you'll be like, are you okay? Like, what do you mean by cruise?
Hmm.
So I think that things that are very important, we should take them important. Like there should be a time to play, there should be a time to joke, because all
All work
All
and
work
no
all work
and
and
no
no
play
play make
make merry a dog.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like there should be a time to joke. You should know that okay, this is the time to joke, and then when things get serious, you should actually take those things serious.
Okay, Jadida, what do you have to say?
I believe that we had this conversation a few weeks back,
Mhm.
and it's something that we can actually bring back, especially with the way our generation, including you, our generation, we are affected by the things we see on social media.
Hmm.
And I feel we are actually growing up and we are already in adulthood where life gets serious. So the thing about this country, what I usually tell myself is that you will never know what happens abroad because they don't you never know what happens abroad because they don't say it. Oh, it's any small thing, meme. I'm guilty, I will laugh with the memes. But any small thing memes. Like we're joking with our problems. And then another problem is that we adapt too fast to a situation, to a problem.
I said it before that you people are the Federal Republic of what's what adjusters. I've said it before. You learn to adjust very fast, but well.
Yes, like different cases, fuel subsidy. Instead of you to like maybe we adjusted to it. Oh, I'll just keep on buying fuel, so and so. No light. Oh, we adjusted to it. I'll wait for light. Even can I even bring this up regarding the Oyo State abduction? Yeah, like we already some youths, some generation, like people in our generation, they got used to them being kidnapped. There was a time where we were just forwarding the messages, but
Without any hits.
without yes. And
Get
then
you.
we just adapted to it. We said, oh, one day they by God's grace they'll find them. They found them. Glory be to God. So yeah, my what I have to say is that this generation, this country, we need to learn how to take action, not adapt. If it makes you uncomfortable, find a way to take action. I mean, this country will not only grow, like it is not only affected by our leaders, it is also affected by the people.
The leaders are from the people. They are not aliens. They didn't fall from space.
They did it. We're the ones that chose them. So I think
It's not even a matter of
And they
choosing
even
now.
came from
They are one of us. When all of them have, okay, 8 years, even if you want to run again after 8 years, you can't be president or governor again. It will be from us. So who are we? What are we doing? They were from us. They were also youth once upon a time. They grew to become the rulers that they are now, to become the adults that they are now. But anyway, before we go to Madi, what do you have to say?
Nigerians should learn to be serious. We shouldn't make everyday content. I mean, it could be our life at the moment, or even ways that coping mechanism, like just to cope with whatever it's they're going through at the moment. But still, let's be serious. Let's find time to actually talk about things that matter and not make it make fun of everything.
Okay. Anyway, from we at Women Radio WFM 91.7 this afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. It's a very good afternoon. You were listening to the big question on Women Radio, the voices of myself, Hassan Gatula, Dumade, Mary, Tolu Jedida, and Mercy. Catch us next Monday for another edition of The Big Question. Have a very wonderful afternoon. Good afternoon.